and welcome back to the KSA vlogs. So, here we are. It has been 2 weeks since I have been in this wonderful country that is the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I realized that I forgot 2 stories from last time, so rewind your brain, go back to the first week I was here. Robert took me to that lovely Italian restaurant that has the pizza that's like the Pisano pizza. I don't know if I mentioned that last time, but it's just like our favorite pizza in Scotland. Delicious. But he took me there, and there are all these stray cats, and this one cat was like wandering around and like rubbing on our chair, and it was making me very uncomfortable because I'm not a cat person, and they can sense that I'm not a cat person. So it was like getting all close to me, and I was kind of freaking out, but I didn't want to make a big funk about it. You know, I felt bad. This little stray cat had a little mustache, and it like jumped up on the like ledge next to me and was like staring at me, and I was trying not to make eye contact as I ate my pizza, and then it just crawled on the table, and luckily a little fella came and like ran and got it and shooed it away, but it was quite startling. But we had a nice little dinner guest, and I forgot to tell that story last time. It's funnier at the time. It's funny. It is. There's a cat at our table. Either way. Also, I forgot to tell the story of Robert's birthday present to me, which was a massage. So I've officially gotten massages in 3 different countries, not including the US, so I feel very special. This massage was great. I got in there. She was very nice. Spoke very little English, which was fine. We didn't need to talk. However, when I first got in there, I put on my robe, I was all excited, and she ushered me over to a chair with this big gold bowl under the chair. And I was like, ooh, this is fun. Like maybe my feet smell or something. I don't know. I didn't bring stinky shoes, so there's no way my feet smell that bad. So I get there, and she puts my feet in this bowl. She's being very gentle, and she brings out this like warmed jug, a golden jug, and pours this like white creamy liquid all over my feet. And I was like, this is weird. It's getting weird. Then she put in some rose petals and some black seeds and starts massaging my feet with the rose petals and, you know, like going all over them, you know. So I'm kind of looking at her, and she was like, oh, is the milk too warm? Which I stifled up, you know, because milk, gross. But I was like, no, it's perfect. It's perfect. So she was rubbing my feet with hot milk. So that was nice. That was really funny. And then the massage was great. And she offered to massage everywhere. And I was like, no, it's fine. Like, she gave me a butt massage. It was lovely. But I was like, it's fine. Like, just, you know, the back, shoulders, it's good. She was great. She ended up pulling my hair a little bit. It was okay too. But she did this thing with my finger where she like would like tug on it and then like, I tried to show Robert, but it didn't work. And it was like, pow. And she'd do it. She'd like almost like snap the bottom pieces. I don't know. It kind of reminded me, Dad used to pull our like toes, maybe our fingers too. He used to pull our toes until they'd pop. And it was kind of like that. But at the very end, it was like it made like a noise. Like, I can't describe it. It was funny. It was weird. Super strange. But the massage itself was lovely. And that was 2 weeks ago. This past week has been less exciting. So, I finally went on a run. Those of you who have been following my progress post-surgery, I have been desperate to run. Running does not hurt, per se. I'm out of shape, and after I went on my run 2 days later, I was so sore I couldn't even walk, so that was embarrassing. But other than that, it was lovely to finally get to run. It's definitely odd running in a place that is just scorching and dry. My lips are always chapped, and my arms, I could like go like this and make a little pile of ash. We could probably light a fire, honestly. But I did get to go on a run. Robert and I tried to run together. He's still faster than me, so that did not work out. But we're going to run a 4K. They don't have 5Ks, they have 4Ks here. A family 4K, March 5th. It's a half marathon and a marathon too, but obviously neither of us are prepared for that. So we're running the family 4K, starts at 6 a.m. Doesn't seem super fun to be that early, but that's okay. But speaking of being early, on Thursday at 7:30, I had an interview with a school, and they were lovely, and so we're hopeful. I've had a couple interviews with different schools, so I'm hopeful that it works out in my favor to get a job here. They're all immediate start, so fingers crossed for jobs. I would love to be able to just relax and chill out, but at the same time, I think I would be bored out of my gourd. Speaking of being bored out of my gourd, Robert and I this past weekend decided we were going to do something fun and exciting. Remember, today's Sunday, so that's a Monday here. That they work on Sundays. Saturdays are their holy day. into the weekend. So Friday, which is Saturday for us, weekend-wise, it's like the full day of nothing. We were like, oh, we're gonna go to this like fun. It's called the Boulevard. It's like a I don't even know what to. It's fun. It's like Times Square, but it travels. So we're like, oh, we're gonna go to the Boulevard. We're gonna go to this art museum. It's gonna be so much fun. There's a dust advisory, so we're gonna have to go at like specific times of the day. And so, we had my app. We had all the trouble with my app before, me being, needing to quarantine and then me being immune and all this stuff. So I got a COVID test just to be sure, just to make sure my app was like registering that I was immune. And so I like grabbed my phone. We were headed out the door. Like Robert was getting an Uber. I was like dressed and ready. And I looked at my app and it said positive. And I'm like, what? That's weird. And it was like this big brown block of like, cannot go anywhere. It's like, that's weird. And I hadn't looked at my COVID tests from Tuesday of last week, because why would I? I don't have COVID. I feel perfectly fine. And I haven't gone anywhere. So where would I have gotten COVID? So I looked at my tests and there it was, positive, big red things. So we called the Ministry of Health because I'm like, excuse me, what am I supposed to do? And they're like, ma'am, you need to be quarantining. You have a 7-day quarantine from the time you took the test. So last Tuesday. So when I took the test, so I'm quarantined until next Tuesday. So on the 8th day, so Wednesday, we'll be able to leave the hotel. So that's really annoying. What's even more annoying is that they were going to let us move in on Tuesday to temporary housing because our apartment that we want won't be available till April. Ugh. So Robert is going to still move our stuff because he's fine. I mean, he's fully vaccinated and he has no symptoms. So he's like clear. And so he is going to move all our stuff on Tuesday into the apartment, like all of our bags and stuff. And we're just going to stay in the hotel for one extra night until I am legally allowed to leave, because I don't know if I'll get in trouble, but it says online it's like a $5,300 fine and then like a year of prison or something ridiculous. And I'm not trying to go to Saudi prison. So we're going to stay here till Wednesday, and then we're going to go to our temporary housing that we'll have for like about a month and a half, maybe a little less. And we're still going to go to IKEA, but, not get everything, just get fun plates and bowls and stuff. So no tour of the apartment until April, because this apartment that we're about to move into, we're not even going to really move into. We're just going to kind of set up shop, as they say. It will be nice to have 2 bathrooms, though. Our wonderful hotel shower clogged with all my hair, and that was fun. I had to use like a toothbrush that the hotel gave us to like try to get the hair out. I think they're going to come and try to fix it, though. Robert called down there. And finally, since we've been doing nothing, we tried to go tan yesterday, but there's a dust storm. So it's like, I would show you outside, but you wouldn't really understand. The sky's usually just blue, like they don't even have clouds in this joint. And right now it's just like a white grayish, like a sandy gray. It's not like clumps of sand, like literal sand. And it doesn't look like the movies where it's like just blowing in, which it can. But this one was more of like, it just like flurried in the air. So think of like right before a snowstorm, how it like the sky goes kind of gray. But instead of like a gray scale, it's like a tan scale. Either way, everything's covered in like a fine dust. And when you go outside, you feel like you're breathing in the beach. So we tanned for like 10 minutes yesterday and then had to come inside. And we're still inside because the dust advisory is still a thing. I'm hoping it goes away tomorrow so I can tan tomorrow and Tuesday during my quarantine. But other than that, not much has happened. There's like 4 pictures to look at. So, and it's a Valentine's Day, which was, 6 days ago. No, yes, 6 days ago. So, nothing really that fun. There are very few dogs. I have seen 1. So I cannot do, oh look, there's a dog, but I can do something else. So enjoy the 4 pictures and brief videos, and hopefully next week I will have way more to talk about. Toodaloo! Clearly, I've tried to make the hotel room feel as much like a home as possible. Hey, look, a cat. Oh, look, a cat. Look, another cat. They're everywhere. Oh, look, a cat.
Oh look, a cat.
Oh look, a cat. Hey look, a cat. Hey look, a cat. Hey look, a cat. Did you see that one?
Oh.
Cat. Look, a cat. Oh look, a cat. No, no. No, no, no. Oh look, a cat. Oh look, a cat.